Hello, hello, hello. I'm Netwitch, and we're going back into Vintage Story. Now, people have been asking what mods have I been using, so here they are on the screen. I've got quite a few of them. These last three at the bottom, they come with the game, so those three are always there. So yeah, we got some interesting things in here. One I like most is this miner's craft. I love ancient tools. I always get ancient tools and primitive survival. Those two are pretty much needed for everything. But this minor craft has been really adding to it. So there you go. If you want to take a look at it, you can pause it after you're going back over and take a look. So I'm going to be loading in to my game. And it won't take much to get in. So I'm doing it a bit early here. Oh, excuse me. So, and we get in middle. Come on. You don't need that much loading, do you? Do you? I don't think you do. And dot, 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 dot. That's the end of the loading. Haha. Okay. So here we are. We were Is there something in the water? Or is it just that water sound? That's just the water sounding. Okay. So, what we want to do, uh, we need a, oh, come on. Let's pick this up. Hello, Colin. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's put those on there. Now we need to light this up. We are going to be making ourselves a lovely, lovely chisel. And maybe something else. But we're going to be starting into our blacksmithing. So we got to wait for these things to heat up. And it shouldn't take that long. So we need a chisel. We already have the saw. We've got the metal pickaxe. What else do we need? Oh, we're gonna need we could always make a obsidian hoe so we can start into farming. So that's only at 600 degrees right now. It's going up slowly, but it is going up. And how's our torches doing? Pretty good? Pretty good. Okay. Actually, what I was thinking of doing, while we're waiting for that, let's get this guy down. Put him up there. And let's make some more of those. And then we can put one there. We'll put one there. And we'll put one there. That way, if the other three go out, we can quickly light them up. Okay, so these are ready to be worked. So let's place it. We want, no, wedge, arrowhead, arrowhead. No. Where is the copper rod? No, There, chisel. Now this is the fun part. So what we got to do is we've got to hit, we want it towards us. We got to actually move all these pieces into place. Now, since we don't need the rest of it, we're going to chip them out. We don't need that, don't need him. Just remember that the direction pieces go is based upon the direction you are standing. So we'll chip all these little pieces out. And there we go. A really hot copper chisel. And we also got some copper bits that are rather warm, but we can get that in a bit. Now let's take him. We'll put him on here. Now what else do we need? The shears are good. Copper plate needs 2 iron ingots. We only got 1. We already have the saw blade. That's pretty good. No. Where is it? Nails and coppers. There. Nails and strips. So we need to push them this way. Like that. Now we'll push them the other way. And then we will do the same thing again. So this is the third way of making things. You've got, well actually there's 4 ways of making things, technically. You've got the napping. You've got the grid. You've also got time things such as cooking. And then, oh boy, okay, well let's get these guys down here. Let's move them all down because we're going to need them. Yeah, the napping, the grid, timing, then there's the clay forming, and now the blacksmithing. So let's chip these guys out. Oh yes, yes, I love it because it's so nice. Now these nails, we gotta wait for these things to cool down before we can drop this wooden tongs, otherwise we'll burn ourselves horribly. We got some worked copper, native nugget copper. So we could make some more. That'll make 1 whole ingot. That's only half an ingot. Do we have any more? There's no copper in there. Definitely no copper there. And nothing there. Hold on. Let's put you back. Okay. So there's that. We just gotta wait for stuff to cool down. It looks like it's kind of on the warm side right now. Now someone was saying, I'm not sure if it will work or not, but let's try it. I'm going to do it with these copper bits. Okay. Temperature 83. Those are still a little on the warm side. Okay. So let's just put them in there for a little bit longer. Well, oh, yeah. So there is a way of cooling things down. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. So if we do this, make sure they're all cooled down first. Just like that. So give them a couple of minutes to cool down. That's kind of cool. And then we'll go pick them all up. All right. So everything is, yeah. Actually, now that we got this, that's 10, that's 10. So there is our 20 for another ingot. Huh. We got 2 ingots worth of stuff. But before we get to that, let us have ourselves a quick meal. Now, I like the fact to get the extra torches up. You, let's put you. Oh, no, I want you, and won't that go in? No, that's got to go over to the other. So we're only going to get 1 ingot out of this. That's all right. That's all right. So now we need some. Don't know if that's going to be enough. Well, let's light it up anyway. There we go. Okay. With that starting to heat up, let's put these things away. So we get ourselves nice and tidied. Now I was thinking about this. Can we do this? We'll create 46 calcinated flint chunks. So that's how you do it. I only need, let's say, 10. So, smelting temperature of 1,000. So it's not going to like wood. It's going to want this. Let's do that. Right? And then we light it up. All the wonder. There we go. Actually, let's take 2 out of those out. We don't need all that. Now, how's this guy doing? He's going to be running out shortly. So once he hits his top, boom, we'll toss these guys in there. And that will help that out. Okay. So this is getting, oh, we're going to need more of that. Yeah, okay. So, oh, it's heating up now. It's at 1,000 when it starts. There it goes. Ooh, that's going pretty quick once it gets up to temperature. Okay, we'll leave that as is for now. How's this guy doing? He's almost done. Okay. So once he's done, we'll grab him. Then we will pour into here. There. Put him back. Okay. We can let him cool down on his own. Okay, we'll just let that go for now. So, we're doing pretty good, as is. prepared hide. Ooh. Okay. So what was the next step after prepared hide? Here we got our prepared hide. In mixing barrel. No. Strong tannin. Strong tannin. We don't have lye soap. We don't have the tomato soap. So strong tannin. That's going to be a bit of an issue. Because to get strong tannin, we need some of these. So if we do this, not enough. Oh, it's at 46. So let us just see how much it's going to take. We'll grab a few of them. And then we will 102. Come on, it should. Strong tannin. For every 10 liters, we need one of those. This is at 46 liters of weak tannin. So, that means we need barrel. 3 of these guys. We can put the other one down. And these guys. So we got him. Now let's put the piece away. We'll need another. And we're going to have to go get some water. So there's 10. Actually, let's just leave it at that. And we'll put one in there. That'll give us weak tannin. So we'll seal it. 24 hours, we'll get that back. Okay. That's soft copper. Oh, let's put our bucket back down. Let's put him up there. Okay, now what we got here? Oh, we only got 5 of them, but that's all right. 5 works out. And let's put our cooking pot back so we can get that all going. So that prepared hide needs some more time. How's he doing? Oh, no, this guy. Do we have anything that goes in there? No. How about him? Think we got those can go in? Okay. And those up to 64. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because we now got calcified chunks we can make. Conglomerate. Cobblestone, we can get the polished stuff, can't we? Okay. Let us put this away. Let us put this whole thing away. Now the sun looks to be starting to set, so that's not a good thing. We want you in there, then we want to do you. Okay, so powdered, just like this. And that should give us another. Dun-dun. Yeah, I do like this little setup with these, because it's so hard to get the corn early on, but it is what it is. Okay, so now we have 5 of these, and grinding ingredients for fire clay. So it's clay all around with one in the middle. Okay. So we need you. I'm going to need, well, more than this, but let's grab that. Okay. We can probably do another couple. So we're going to need to get more red clay. But that's all right. Now, we can do this standard clay oven, but it's kind of expensive. I want to try these here: brickstone, cobblestone, plain stone, white marble. Wow. We can do the cobblestone easily enough. Yeah, we don't need the brick. So this here is going to need cobblestone. We're going to need those two. See, there's the 16 and 2 copper plates. So we're going to need more copper plates. With that being said, we're running out of charcoal. So we're going to need more charcoal, which means we're going to need more wood. Let's grab that. And then we can do you, and I want to do you. Clear up all this spot. Now, let's put you there, you there. That's 1. That's 2 stacks. Okay. So, let's put down a stack of wood. And let's put down another stack of wood. Okay, we can put you there. I'm going to put one there. Let's put you there. We go grab some wood from over here. And let's put those up. Light it all up. And there we go. Okay. And then we seal it up. Okay. That's good. That's good. You know what? I'm going to try and sleep through the night. Hopefully, we don't get bothered by any of them there nasty monsters. But, you know, it is what it is. Ah, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, daytime. Daytime. Thank you. Okay. So, we haven't died horribly in the night. So that's a good thing. Well, for some people. Others might, you know, take offense to not dying in the night. I don't know. You know. Don't wanna put any assumptions on people. Okay, so he's still cooking. Oh, we only got 4. Oh boy. Okay. And let's do this. Copper plate takes 2 ingots. Okay. 2 ingots. Well, that's 2. You know what? I'm going to do something interesting. First off, let's put you away. Let's grab you, put you on my secondary hand. Let's grab you. Let's put 2 in there. Then we're going to grab you. I want to see about using you up. Can I? Oh, it only lets me do it once. Okay. So, Let's pick you up. Can we put you down? It was, what is it? There was I forget what it is that you can put things down on the ground. Is it this? There. So you can leave tools laying around nice and neat. But we'll do it this way then. Two of you. Now we light you up. Come on, light. There we go. So this is going to give us 2 copper plates, but we're going to need 4 in total. Hardened copper. There's 1. So we can put you down there. Okay. So how's this looking? Because we're running low on food. We're going to need to go out looking for some here soon. I'm just trying to get to make that the oven set up, because that would be really good for us. We can make the ovens. I'm going to have to pull this out further, I think. So, how are you doing? Oh, getting there, getting there. Okay. So, oh, it's getting soft. We need to wait for it to go a little bit warmer. I'm thinking it's pretty good here. So we'll grab both of you, put you there. We're looking for copper plate. And then we need the hammer. So we're going to heavy hit, heavy hit, heavy hit, and then we're going to heavy hit, just because it's so much. There. Trying to spread it all out. Okay. So now let's do individuals. There we go. Want this way. There we go. You. Let's grab you. Dum-ba-dum. And we can grab you. Okay, and then we'll grab you. You know what? While we're waiting, put him there because it's still warm. Yeah, we still need to bring these guys this way. There we go. So making a copper plate is not all that easy, because it takes quite a bit. So there's that. Let's go with you, you. Drop you down, drop you down, drop you down. Just by changing what angle we're looking at, changes the direction the nuggets go. There. Okay, so we can put you down. And let's get over to this side. Let's get all you guys in. Do have all the upper level, yeah, all that side done. So it's just this side. Let us push away. There. Then pull it towards us. This is good. Now I'm betting we're going to need the second one just to finish off these last little section. Maybe not. Did it really use up both of them? I'm not sure. Okay. So this is actually going pretty good. But it said 2 ingots, and this is only 1, I think. No, actually it is 2. But I made a mistake apparently, because I used one of the cold ingots. Why a cold ingot would let me do this, I don't know. But yes, 2 ingots. 2 ingots make the plate. Alright, now let's chip this out. There we go. So that's 1 plate. And then we will grab you. Put you there. We want another plate. And can we put that on top? There we are. Okay. Oh yeah, you can rotate the work, but I hardly ever do that. Now I want a heavy hit. Just pound this down a bit. Just kind of smoosh it out so that it covers as much as possible, so we don't have to worry about doing all the little fiddly bits as much. Okay. So now we will start doing the little fiddlies. Oh, da-da-da. I do like this. I love the way there's all kinds of different little crafting techniques. Like, you know, napping for flint. You got the bit for what is it? Clay. You got the grid. And then you got this setup. And you can even with the chisel and hammer, you can actually make all kinds of statues and such. You can actually do some stone work. But that's if you really want to get into it and spend a lot of time just working away on it. Okay. So let's go with you. You. Okay. Let's have you. We'll bring you down. Down. There we go. So this should do it. Dun dun dun. There. It's looking like another copper plate. So we need both of those guys to go here. Like this. And then we will bring down 2 more. There we go. And then we'll bring them this way. Now we can chip out these last few little bits. And there we go. A second copper plate. He's still a little on the warm side. But let's do our little trick. So that's all nice and cooled down. Alright, jump back up. So, those are cool. strips and copper done. Okay. We have nothing else to eat right now. So that's not good. What do we got in here? We can make 2 servings. No, we can only make 1 serving. Ugh. Because it will take 2 grain. 1 serving of spelt. And yeah, we can only do serving spelt porridge with fresh cranberries. That's all we're getting. Okay. So let's put that on. Start cooking. Because we're going to need the food. And just because, we'll just finish these guys off so they don't go bad on us. Now we got 2 plates. We're going to need 2 more. Right. Okay. Well, let's first start with this guy. So we need the hammer. Oh, we don't have the chisel in hand. Chisel. Okay. Chisel. Oh, see, chisel can be done with a lot of stuff. Chisel. Hammer. Conglomerate stone. 2 of those. And 8 of those. That gives me my heat source for a stove. Now I need, see, baking space. So this, the polished stuff needs a chert rock or any normal rock. So we got to be careful. Okay. So actually, let's go with you. You can make the conglomerate cobblestone. We don't need the dry stone. We'll go with the cobblestone. Oven, baking space, heat distribution. Which one do we need next? Because we got the source. I'm thinking the space is going to be needed next. So we're going to need conglomerate rock. Okay. That's going to be not all that easy. But what we can do is we can first put down our stove to begin with. So that is underneath that. We're going to need some more dirt, I think. And, well, what I want to show you guys, let's just grab out of here some of this. I'm going to put down a block or 2. And, hold on, let's go with this. Isn't that there? What we can do is just chip away. Of course, we can change the pattern. We can make our own set of stairs. We can, if I remember correctly, is there drop blocks here to add material? So we can change, add that. That's shale basalt. It's not really anything different because we don't have a whole lot of different, but if we do this and put you there. We should get some more differences. And go back to here. Press F. I want him down here. Add. Oh, add. So what we can do is, let's take out a block. That just adds him back. Let's add. So yeah, we can make our own patterns in the stone and go along and actually make statues and things. Just because we can. But yeah, that's that. Let's put you away, put you away. Let's put you away. And you away. You away. We only got 2 of these left. So where'd be a good spot to store them? Don't want to put them underneath there in case they catch fire. You know, problems like that. Alright. So this is still 20 hours out of 24. We'll have to do a bit more on that. Oh, the next item I wanted to do, just because we can, where is it? There. So it's 8. I need 8 for each. So let's grab 16 just because we can. And we are going to put them all the way around. And this in the middle. There we go. So that gives us, where would be a good spot to put, let's put it over here. That's a chest. And that's a chest. See how much space these things have? Brilliant. I love them. Okay. Drop off you. I'll get all of this in there. I'm keeping you with me. There's a spare that. Okay, I think we're ready to go hunting. We also need to get some complete stone, which is annoying to get, but we can get back here. So, in order to get a full block, one of these full blocks out, you have to take out all of these, and then take out this guy. And it drops the conglomerate rock. So yeah, you have to remove everything around it. So if we do him, we will need to do him. There we go. So that should be enough for the 2 that we need for the oven. Oh, where's it? Host rock for here. Yeah, hammer, chisel, and the rock to get the polished. Okay. So, that's all right. We can do that. Because we are right here. Let's grab you, and grab you. And then it's you, you, you. Boom, boom, there. Okay. Put you away, put you away. Now let's see about hunting, because we got no food left. Nothing in there. So let's hopefully find something worth, taking out. So let's head this way. I always hate these bush-filled areas, but if you want to get to that open grassland, you kind of have to go through this bush. There. So here we are. There. I see something. What was that? What was that? Was that? Dang it. Aha. Oh, come on! Did you see that? One on either side of them. No, they ain't gonna stop running. Too far. Oh, bollocks. Where'd that other one go? There it is, okay. So, what's that moving over there? Oh, that's just a bear. Yes, exactly what we need is a bear in the way. He's wounded and he's heading towards the bear. Of course he is. Okay. I gotta upgrade to a little more damaging spears, I think. Spears that hit a little bit harder. Either that or I can take on the bear. What do you guys think? Should I take on that bear? Do you think I can take that bear on? Well, what do you guys think? Come on. I want to hear from you. Yeah, well, actually we can do some fish here. That's not a whole lot. I want some real meat. I want some real meat. Oh, come on. Miss me. Pokety pokety poke. Haha. Ow, ow. 2 hits. 2 hits and I'm down. Ow. That was, painful. Yes, painful. 2 hits and I'm down. Okay. Alright. So, oh, a duck. How are you doing, Mr. Quackers? One hit and he dropped. Okay. That's more like it. So let's see what we got. 1 feather. 1 feather. That's it. Where's the meat? Come on. Okay. So ducks don't offer much in the way of meat. Okay. Well, let's head towards home while we eat food to get our thing back up. Now this is looking like a good spot. We can get some of those, put those away, then head over here and get some black currants. And there we go. So, we got some, but we can't live on this alone. Lots of obsidian as well. But I saw that rabbit. There it is. So the fox is chasing the rabbit, and I'm chasing the fox. There he is. Oh. Dang it. A little bit higher, I think. A little bit higher. Nothing. Okay. Where'd he go off to? Did he escape? I think he did. Well, we got some red currants, some black currants. We better head back, as night is about to fall. Oh ho! Dang it. Gotta think about making a bow or something. Or at least better spears. Did he run off this way? There's one over there. No, a little bit higher. Not quite. Oh. Okay. We gotta head back home though. Okay, let's head back home. So we can find out if we have enough food to continue on. Oh, well we should because ooh, what's this one? Food, aha. Break you open. There we go. Rice grain, okay. Those cracked vessels really do help out. Low fertility. We can use that. You know what? We don't really need it. We'll get better elsewhere. Alright. We really do need to be heading back home without falling down these pits of despair. Don't like that chittering, whatever that is. I think that's... Ooh. We got room. Mature svelte. Okay. So that gives us some more grains to work with. Do we see any others as we running home? Some more berries. There's a rabbit. You see that? Just shy. So annoying. Okay. Creatures are going to start coming out here soon. So we better get back. Alright. I'll grab you. So we got 20, 23. So yeah, we got some. Some more svelte. Okay. So that's good. You see any others? Is that? No, that's just... Okay. So let's head... Actually, home is upwards. We don't need to head towards our grave because I've turned off corpse runs. So let's head on up here. There's our base. Da-dum-ba-dum. So, no creatures in it yet. That's good, that's good. Okay. And we got some food. Oh, wrong one. I want this. Which means we can do this. Let's go with only 4 portions of that. 4 and 4. With fresh black currants, and can we get in there? Rice porridge, fresh black currants, and red currants. Okay. So that should give us a bit more food to work with. There we go. All right. Now, since we are hungry, and would you look at that? The torch went out. So let's get that, and let's light this one up. And if this one's going out, the others are probably going to go out here soon. So let's light up him. And there he is out. So we'll light up him. There we go. Okay. Now, if you excuse me, I got a doggy to attend to. Lovely old doggy. So I'm going to be back. Just going to be a minute. Okay? Alright guys, I'm back. So, 10 liters of... Alright, we need 1 from you. And we will put you in there. We'll make strong tannin in 24 hours. And while that's going, let's have ourselves a nap. Let's take a nap. Then we're going to need more copper, I think. We got a bit of food, so that's alright. So we didn't die horribly in our sleep. That's good. You know, that's always a bonus. And have a quick bite. And we're going to be bringing that with us. Let's put the food in there. over here, we can put the seeds. And you and you. Okay, and I'm just going to put the feather over here. Because we got plenty of room over here. So now we need, well, first, let's make some more torches. 1, 2, 3. Like that. We're going to need more sticks. We're going to need more copper. And we're going to need tin if we can find it. Plus, I wouldn't mind having some more clay. So it's kind of a tall order of everything we need. But that's why we are here looking for stuff, right? So where did our copper be? It was right down there next to the... Okay. So it's this way. Ooh, hey, look! One of our trees has grown. Hopefully we can let it grow a little bit more and become a bit bigger. Actually, while we're here, I'm going to... Yeah, we died there. Let's delete that. We don't need to know where we died. And while we're here, let's just trim out some of these so we can get some branches, or sticks, I should say. Just like that. Okay. And you know what? We also could use a bit more grass. So we'll do both of them at the same time here. Da-da-da-da-dum. Okay. Let's have some of these out. My dagger's probably going to be breaking here shortly. And you know what? I should be upgrading them as well. Upgrading my tools. Okay. How are we doing? We're up to 19, 20. There we are. Okay. The other thing I wouldn't mind doing is going to the forest and getting some mushrooms. But, you know, hopefully ones that won't kill me. There's actually a lot of poisonous mushrooms out there. Okay. So. Oh, okay. Oh, let's first put him down because we don't need him. Now, we also don't need this guy. So, there you go. Okay. So the knife blade is broken. We can fix that by doing this. It won't be as good, but that's all right. I'm going to take those birch seeds back towards home. So we got ourselves some sticks, we got ourselves some grass. Now we just need to not fall to our doom. Okay. Oh. Boy. Okay. I'm hoping for some copper down here. Well, actually, I'm hoping for some tin. But I'm betting no creatures. No creatures. Huh. That's strange. Normally they're all over the place like that. Okay. So that's that. Let's put you away. So I don't actually put you out. I'm going along. And we can just go up here. Is there any? Huh. Okay, that looks like silver. And that looks like quartz. So, yeah. Actually, we'll just leave this for now. If we can, over here. Thinking. Okay. That gets us out of there. As long as we don't, fall back in. Over this way is where our copper is, or should be. It may or may not still be here, because we might have just taken it all. Yeah, it looks like we might have taken out the whole area. So let's just see if we can't find some more. Just a little ways away. But I'm betting there's no more copper around here. Yeah, it's not looking it. So no, I don't see any. Let's put you there. Let's see what else we can find. We're finding nothing else. Okay, so this copper's all tapped out. So that's all right. Right? There's no hidden copper veins around here. Nope. All right. So let's put you back in here. And don't really need you guys, so let's just drop you all down. Okay. So if that's a bust, let us get some more red clay. Just like this. That's pretty good. Like this. Da-da-dum. So we have over a full stack. Okay. We should be able to be alright with that. And put you there. Toss you up, drop you down, go back over to you. Okay, so this guy, I think, is done. So more copper is still needed. Let's head down that way. Down, yes. Down this way. Lots of clay around here, okay. Bum 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 bum. Okay, there's the bear that killed us. In 2 hits. 2 hits. That's all it took him. Now, oh ho! Copper. Lovely copper. Is there any more down below? I'm just wondering. Does it look like? I don't think so. No, it's not looking like. No. How about upwards? And yes, if you take a look, we can have floating islands and such. Okay, so that was a little bit of copper. I mean, not a whole lot, but more than nothing. See, I like these open faces of stone because you can see the ores right there if you're walking by. I might have to make a prospector's pick. Alright. Not seeing anything right away. I don't want to go down there. It doesn't look like any easy way back up. Huh. Looks like there's some animals caught down there. Well, we got the food we need for now. There. Okay. So let's continue heading over this way. Looks like we're heading into a forestry area. So you might be able to find some mushrooms. Geese. Those look like geese. And I'm Canadian. Geese are, okay, I'd rather take on the boar than the geese, frankly. Geese are nasty. Yeah. Geese are nasty little buggers. This is what, quartz? Yeah. Plenty of quartz hanging around. Okay. So, we can head straight southwards, or we can cut across. Let's cut across and head kind of a little northward here. Oh, there's some food. Svelte again. Oh well. Better than nothing. Okay. And around, oh, shoot. Fine, we'll go on land. Oh, looks like we got some berries. I didn't mean to do that, but I'll take it anyway. I meant to do this. Okay. So, do we have anything? Let's head over towards those grains. Rye. Alright. So, now what? Can we get some copper? Or tin? Copper or tin would be lovely. I would love either one. Oh, and some more berries. Don't mind if I do. Okay, well actually let's eat some of these guys. Ooh, what we got here? That's looking like copper. Native bits of copper. Is there any others? There's just the one? I was hoping for more than one. Because I find that one doesn't quite indicate where there's going to be ore underneath. You need kind of a handful of them. Like this. Okay. Let's trim these guys out. So this is looking like a spot where we can find some ore down beneath. Okay. So let's first mark it on the map so we don't lose it. Now, what we are going to need is that we can put this in there. Let's dig out a little space. This is sand, and if we take out what's underneath it, it will definitely fall on our heads. So, and this is just dirt, so we can just dig this up with our shovel. Okay. That is looking like we're hitting shale rock, alright. So, we gotta be careful how far we go towards the water, which is pretty much every direction. So, let's see what we got here. This is looking pretty good, because that means that things are going upwards. So, can we... Let's see about finding some more copper. Alright. Let's hopefully not hit into the water. That would be bad. It would be really bad. Kool-Aid, this, I believe, personally I believe, it was originally a mod for Minecraft. Then the guys who made it decided to just make it into its own game. That's what I personally think. I'm not entirely sure if that's accurate or not, but, you know, it's just what I think. Okay. So here's our original hole. Which means let's try this way. We're looking for some copper here. We're definitely looking for copper. I'm not seeing anything really. And I want to be careful about heading towards the water. Okay, our primitive pickaxe broke. Now we break out the copper one. Okay. Okay, I'm not finding anything here. We'll leave the marker up in case I want to come back to it. Now let's continue on. Oh, right. Hold on. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Yeah. Okay, that should clean up some space. And we can take our torch out of the way. And we will put back our raft. Come on. We can go faster than that. There we are. Alright. So the raft isn't going to be doing a whole lot of work. But we can go and find things here like this. That's a single copper. No others? That's not enough to really, go on. Let's grab you. And where else? Oh, some more clay. Red clay. But I'm not seeing any... Oh, crud. We're gonna have to head back here. Night's falling and it looks like it might be a storm. Growing onions, growing onions, growing onions. Okay. So let's start heading back. We don't need you in there, we'll put you back. Alright, so... Ow! Yeah, don't want to be falling down that. Let's take our torch and put it on. Growing flax. Mature flax. Oh, this is stuff we can take. That's the good stuff. Okay. So... we can't really go on the water because our torch will be put out. And it's annoying to get back. Alright, so we have to head that away. Looks like it might be a bit lower over here. Maybe? We go that way. Jump up into here. Go like this. Haha. Dun, dun. Okay. So yeah, cool. This is based off of Minecraft. It's supposed to be much more difficult, much more realistic than Minecraft. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So we need to head more this way, around the water. Quartz. Yeah, quartz. So open for more copper. Or, heck, we can get some tin, that'd be great. But, oh, bollocks. Okay, okay, okay. Well, let's try this way. You want something for your kid? How old? Because I know quite a few games. And the age kind of matters because that really determines what they can understand and play and such. But, okay, let's head on. Let's go this way. Okay, 8 is pretty good. This game is very complex, very, very difficult. But if you want to try out, you can take a look at one of my videos, the Little Sim World. It's like The Sims, only kind of designed for kids. Like it's for, looks like it's for younger audiences. So there is that. Okay, let's just put this to there. So that's 1 flax grain. Don't want that. 2 rye grain. 6 felt. Well, if we do 3 and 3, that gives us forage. And we go like this. 3 servings. There, that should do. There's also another game. Shoot, what was it called? Yeah, if you give me a second, I can find another one. It was called, oh shoot, where is it? Where is it? I know it's a really nice game, and it's similar there. Little Known Galaxy, that's the one. Little Known Galaxy is similar to Stardew Valley, but it's not really as complex. There's not as much social that you have to be doing in it. Like you don't have to start trying to woo all the girls and all that. It's more straightforward, I find. So that's another game. Let's see what we got here. Only 3. All right. Let's put you in there. There's our 2 polished. Let's put our clay over here. Ooh. Forgot we had some in here. So let's put these guys together. And you know what? Let's just eat this straight up. Okay. So we can get 2. We can get 2 out of him. And then 2 and 2. Or 2, 2, 2. So yeah, we got some stuff we can be doing. Let us put this bush out here. Hopefully before creatures come. Okay. And we got some trees to plant. Like that. Yeah, Kool-Aid, this game is very complex. Just in its crafting system. Like I was saying, there's 4 different types of crafting that you can do. You know. Oh, no problem. I always like helping kids find the joy of video games. Well, not that they need a whole lot of. Is that sounding like a snake nearby? Well, you know what? I'm going to grab a bowl. Oh, I got 2 bowls. Okay, put the other bowl there. Let's have ourselves a snack. And then we will grab you. Okay. Now let's grab some of this stuff so that we can cook some more. I want you. 2 servings of porridge with rye and cranberry. How's that? That looking good. There, that should keep the thing cooking for a little bit. And while that's cooking, I'm going to take myself a quick nap. But yeah, there's effectively 4 ways of crafting. One, like that stove, is just time. You put stuff together, you let it run through and do its thing. Then there is napping. Actually, no, I don't want to do it with that. I want to do it with you. Yes. Napping. I want... Where is it? Obsidian axe head. Hoe. See? Napping, where you have to actually remove all the little pieces around. There we go. Okay, so I have an obsidian hoe head. Let us also make a obsidian knife blade. Just because we can. And then there's that. Alright. So we'll put that away. Ourselves some nice setup. Then, of course, there's clay. And clay gets us this. And I need, what is it? There, watering can. Clay works similar, where you have to remove the unwanted bits, but then you have to build up the ones that are needed. Da-da-da. Just like this. Then we got to put in some clay. And then once this layer is done, we get another layer. But fortunately, we can do a easy, quick copy and paste. Okay, so we gotta go back to this guy. Like that. And like that. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. So, see how we're building it up from the base? And then there's blacksmithing, which is different as well. It has you got to move the chunks around to get them into the spots you want them to be in. All right, let's go and do this guy. We should be getting near the end of the. Oops, don't want those spots there. Yeah, it tells you if you mess up. And then we go with you. Da-doom, da-doom, da-doom. And then, of course, since this is just raw clay, you can't use it as is. We're going to have to put it into a primitive kiln and fire it up. Da, da, da. There we go. Okay. Into the primitive kiln, which we got right here. You there. Put in some straw. some sticks, some firewood, and then light it on up. There, she's lit. Now we just gotta wait for it to finish. Yeah, it's a lot more complex than just simply the Minecraft system. Like, you got a whole lot of things. And like I said, I didn't even touch the blacksmithing bit yet. So there's that as well. Okay, I want to try. Let's put you up here. Reforge tool. Can I? Doesn't want to. I want to reforge this tool. It won't let me. Okay, well, actually I don't really need this now that I'm using the copper one. So let us put it away. And then let us grab you. Put you on the table. Now I could use the grid to make these quite easily. But I've got a mod. Oh, geez, I hate when it does that. I've got a mod here that lets me build them like this, and it gives durability and such like that. Like, it adds a bit more complexity to it. And there we go. Okay. And then, of course, with hammer and chisel, you can chisel out stone blocks and put in new ones, so you can do a whole sculpting session if you want. If you're into that, you want to take that time. Okay, this should be done. And this is charcoal. So yeah, primitive charcoal burner. Ba-dum. And you can make these charcoal burners really large if you want. I think the most it can do actually is 8 by 8 by 3 or something like that. But still, that's quite large. Now, I would like to put it here, but we're going to have trouble in that it doesn't want to go. It wants to fall. But that's good. I'll leave it like that. Let's grab a bowl, grab some food. Oh, we still got some left over. Okay. So, 0.1 of a serving. I dislike it when it does that. Just so little of a leftover. It doesn't really work out. Like, you hardly fills you up at all. Okay, so we got a conglomerate rock. Oh, we got some chunks. Let's grab the hammer again. And smash them up there. So we got some more copper. We'll put you up there. Don't really need the flint knife right now, so let's put you over there. Actually, if I remember correctly, if I can... Where is it? No, it was... I thought I could take it apart. Oh well. It's not like I don't have room right now. But, no, going from Stone Age to Copper Age, it's actually really difficult. Because, well, you need this ceramic crucible, so you have to find clay and make that, and then then burn it in the kiln over there. Then you need to make both the hammer mold and the pickaxe mold, unless you got a mod like I do that lets you mine while it's still in the Stone Age. Then you need 40 of these native copper nuggets, which at that stage you can only find on the ground a, a little bit. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. It's a very in-depth kind of kind of thing. I'm fortunate that I found fresh water instead of the uh, the salt water because I can grab that straight and use it for stuff. Let's see, is this guy done? Yeah, strong tannin done. Okay, no. What did I do with... And then there's, you know, things like this, where you need to get the hide off the animal, soak it in something like this, diluted borax, then weak tannin, strong tannin, plus scraping it off. I mean, that's a whole process right there, just to get leather. And I was working on that. Okay. So what I'm going to need, you know what? Let's open you. Let's grab you, grab you, grab you. All right. So let's see what we can do here. Can we put one of you in there? No. I'm going to have to heat you as is. All right. So, no, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. This will give me 200 units of copper. 100 units for a ingot. All right. And then we'll go like that. And light you up. And there we go. This coal will get up to 1300 degrees. And these need a smelting temperature of 1084. So there's a lot to be thinking about in this game. Actually, while we're here, let's grab a couple more of those. And just, yeah, turn it into firewood. Whoop. Don't like it when it does that. There. Yeah, that helps out. Okay. So what did I need to do next? While that's cooking... Oh, while that's cooking, I need to grab the primitive tongs, put it in my offhand. Then we need to wait for that to come along. We need... That'll give me 2 ingots. I got 1 there. This guy here, that can give me 1 plate. I need 2 plates to make this. And if you're wondering how complicated things in here are, this here, this is the guide. Then you can, everything you can make, every single item you can find, everything that's in the world, every block in the world, every type of liquid you can find or make or get is all listed in here. Now look how far I've gone down this list and where we are. Like this, it's an extensive list. And the nice thing is that if we go with, let's say, rawhide large, it says what it's obtained. After hours, it perishes into that. It's an ingredient for these things. let's say soak tide. How to get soak tide. Diluted borax plus the hide, 18 hours, and mixing in a barrel. And then, you know, it's an ingredient for scrape tide. Here's how you get a scrape tide. And then you get into the prepared. And then it goes for ingredient for leather. So yeah, it does everything. Like there's whole complex chains of production that you can get into. So yeah, it's kind of involved. I find it more intricate than Minecraft, but that's just me. And you very well might want a friend or two to play with you. Just because it is really quite difficult to get everything done just by your lonesome. Okay. So we don't have anything else to go on there. Those two are cooling. Let's grab you. There. Okay. Let's put you on there. Let's light you up. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I think it started off as a mod for Minecraft, and they just kind of expanded it. But I mean, if you do something like this, you can actually, and then you can replace them. And you can go and just do a whole thing, a whole sculpting if you want. Okay, I gotta wait for that to heat up a bit. Okay, and how are these guys doing? This is at liquid copper, so it's not quite there yet. And this guy, 2 hours out of 4.5 days. Yeah, that's what they were thinking. That's why it is its own actual game. Okay, I'm going to wait for this thing to heat up a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you away for now. Pick you up, drop you in there, drop you on there. Whoa, where did you go? Huh? Why did you become a hammerhead again? I didn't want that. I wanted, that's annoying. Yeah, there's a hammerhead, but I don't need it. I was going to smelt it into something else. Well, those things are cooling. It's that soft copper. Yeah, oh great. Nighttime looks to be falling. That means we're going to have monsters show up, possibly. Okay, come on, heat up, heat up, heat up. Come on, you can heat. You can heat. A little bit more. And nope, it didn't auto heat up. Alright, so let's fire you up. There you go. How are you guys doing? Soft copper. Has to be at least hard copper before you can use it. Or pick it up, I should say. So, I want... there, yeah. See? Worked item. So let's grab you. Drop you on there. I want that. Now we'll put you on there. And then this is blacksmithing, where you have to move all these little, gotta fill out all these green squares. Just like this. Now I need a second ingot. So I'm going to put that guy on there. He should be worth an ingot. These are soft copper. I can't use them yet. Come on, heat up. I don't want that thing to cool down too much. Yeah, add material. You're not, come on. Can I pick you up yet? Nope. Has to be hard coppered before I can pick it up. And this should be getting close to workable. A little bit more. A little bit more. See, that sounds like a snake nearby, doesn't it? That rattling. Okay, so we are now workable. It won't let me put it on. Dang it. No, that's annoying. Well, one thing we can do is, come on, get in the water there. There, she's all cooled off. Just like that. Okay, so we still need another ingot. Hardened copper. Put you there. No, we only need 2 units. Let us light you up. There we go. Now, hopefully, that can get heated before this cools off. It's cooling off very slowly, which is good. But then again, I only got a tier 1 anvil here. I gotta find some tin. Alright, let's put you over here. There we go. Oh, and the key commands for this game is kind of odd. Kind of strange, but it is what it is. Such as that you have to press E for. Come on, get a little hotter. So I can add it to the work, and then we can work away. A little bit more. And that should be good enough. Okay. Add you. Go over to the hammer. Let us do a heavy hit. Like that. There we go. Heavy hit just kind of spreads them outwards. Okay. So, let's put him, can we get him up? No. We'll have to, let's move him down first. Now let's see if we can't move him up. There. And then let's move him along here. So yeah, this is smithing, where you have to move the little nuggets, little bits around, and fill out the pattern. So yeah, it's quite a bit more complex than Minecraft. And this is just working with the copper. Because when you get tin, you can start doing tin bronze and all that. Yeah, we just have to kind of plug away at it. Let's do you, dun, dun, dun. And then we'll drop all you guys down this way. So, uh-oh. That means, yep, okay. This is why I put a second torch nearby. By the way, if I don't light up this area, there's a chance monsters can appear in the dark areas. Now, there is something that can help you right there. Torch holder. However, I think the only torch holder that's available that we can make is in bronze. And I don't have any tin yet. So I think the next thing I'm going to have to do is make myself a prospector's pick so I can go hunting for what I need. But prospector picks, I can't quite understand them. They're a little strange for me. There we go. Okay, that's one plate. That's nice. Now we only have one ingot. We can't make the second plate. That's annoying. All right. Oh, we got some food. Let's eat that right here without looking at something else. Let's grab some of you. Eat you up. There we go. Put you back in the inventory. You're empty. There we go. Okay. So here we've got 3 servings of rice porridge with fresh black currants and red currants. And 2 servings of svelte porridge with fried red currants and cranberries. Okay. Now, with these ceramic crocks, if you have something like beeswax, you can seal them up and it will last a lot longer. They won't go as bad as quickly. However, that being said, is once you break the seal, you gotta redo it all. Well, let's go to sleep here. Make it morning, just so we can see things. Yeah. Okay, come on. Let's wake up. Wake on up. And here's morning. All right. Oh, good. My watering can is done. Yay. That's good. I like it when the watering can is done. Okay, so let's take a quick look. Do we have enough? We have nowhere near enough. Huh. That's odd. That's very odd. So we got 3 and 5. That's it. I need 20. I wonder if I can do... No, it won't place it down. I gotta heat it up, and I'm not going to be doing that. Let's just put this... Oh no, I didn't mean that piece. I mean this piece. Let's see if we can put that workpiece there. Immediately turns it into a copper hammer. Okay. Copper hammer head, but I've got a copper hammer. Well, you know what? You never can have too many copper hammers. I'm just going to do this, make it a cheap one, and we can put it in the tool rack. There. Tool rack's full too. Cool. Now, want to put you away. There's a spare flint knife. I found, what else did I have a spare of? I got a spare hammer, but I hung that up. Okay. Let's put the conglomerate rock over with the other rocks. If I have the room for it. Okay, seems like I don't have the room for it. Let's put it with this. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. You hear that ringing? Oh, crud. A rift right next to me. At least it's not nighttime. Nighttime, that would be bad. But if we go towards it, the world starts looking a little rusted. That's the rust world. That's where all the monsters come from. But let's toss these things in to this there. Let's, just feeding the fishies. And how's this trap doing? Nothing in here yet? Oh, I was hoping. Okay. So, I need 3 more torches to set up. And I'm going to call it a night there. We've been going for about 2 hours, so we can save it there. And, while you're here, please, can you leave a like, a nice thumbs up? And for those who are wondering, here's my list of mods that I've got going. This Minecraft, the Miner's Craft, is what lets me mine while still in Stone Age. I love the ancient tools, and I love the primitive survival. Everything else, this is kind of a nice little thing to help you find bees. But everything else is just kind of extra and make things look nice. I like these critter packs too. These 3 here at the bottom are from the game itself. Well, thank you, Kool-Aid. Thank you. And thank everyone else who has shown up. So yeah, here's my mods if you want to take a screenshot of them. So that's that. And I'm going to call it a night. So until next time,